Hey guys, welcome back to another JavaScript programming tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how we can implement insertion sort in JavaScript. So insertion sort is another type of sort which basically, let's say we have an array like this, and essentially what insertion sort is going to do is, well, it starts at the first one and it wants to insert it into the right place, so it looks to the left. Obviously, since this is the first element, there's nothing to look at, so we stop there, move on to the second element, and now what we're looking at is we want to insert this into the position where it basically belongs, assuming that all the items to the left of it are sorted, which they will be. So we put that 3 over there. Let me just put that like so. Now what we do is this 1 still in position 3 or index 2. So we're going to take it and insert this into the correct position, and it's going to go there. This 2 is going to go into this position in between the 1 and the 3, and finally, well, now currently the list looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and when we get to the 5th one, well, it's not going to go anywhere since it doesn't need to go behind 4, so it doesn't need to go to the left of 4, so it's just going to end up in the same spot, which ultimately just leaves you with the list 1, 2, 3, 4 sorted in ascending order, like so. So hopefully you guys can see why it's called insertion sort, because we're basically sorting the elements in using insertion. And time complexity of this is O of n squared, however it's faster than bubble sort because it's not usually having a completely random array. And the idea is elements at the start are actually going to go through a lot less comparisons than the ones at the end. However, the ones at the end are going to have this sorted list in front of them. So you can basically make it faster using binary search sort of algorithms, but we won't be doing that for now. We're just going to be implementing basic insertion sort. So let's create our function insertion sort. It's going to take in an array like so, and it's going to mutate this array. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we want to start from the second element because we consider the first element to already be sorted. Like so. So let's start from for I equals 1, I is less than the length of array. Okay, let's get the current number we're working with, array I, and for now let's just assume this is 3. Now what we want to do is we want to insert. And to insert we use the splice function, so you can just use start as the index, and we're just going to set delete count to 0, and then this is where we can use the item we want, so I might want to insert none, just like that. That's just how you insert, so we'll save that for later. And we want to find the position in which we want to insert this, so I'm going to create a new variable called position to insert. And let's set this equal to I first. So we're basically setting this to be equivalent to the index I, and we're just going to move this to the left until it's in the correct position. So we're using a while position to insert is greater than or equal to 0. That's the first condition. And array position to insert is, let's say, greater than or equal to the current num. So when it's here, it is greater than or equal to the current num, so it's going to move 1 to the left. Then when it's here, it's still greater than or equal to the current num. So position to insert is then going to go into -1. So let me just add in minus equals 1s. So this is where position to insert is at the end of this loop. And obviously, let's just assume, okay, let's take it as 2. Remembering that this is, the array is basically sorted up till then. So 2 is going to go past 3 and 4, and when it's on 4 it goes to 1. But now that it's on 1, array position to insert is no longer greater than or equal to number. So essentially position to insert is the first element to the left of num, which is, let's just say, lower than it. So we don't want to insert it at position to insert. Rather, we want to insert it at position at 1 plus position to insert. Hopefully that makes sense, because position to insert is the first element which is in the correct position, so we're just going to insert it one after that. So that's very simple. Now we're just going to insert this, and to insert you can simply just delete it. So I'm just going to delete array.splice, the splice at I, and delete count1, and then we'll just insert it at position insert +1, 0, none, like so. And hopefully this makes sense. So if position to insert happened to be -1, like it's going to be for free, then when we insert position to insert +1, we're actually just inserting it at the front of the array, like so. Okay, so this should essentially insert it there, and yeah, this should be all the code. So once we're done with this, that's actually all we need to do. This is technically the entire insertion sort, so let's create an array and just use the same array as this. Okay, let's just say array to be sorted. Then let's run this insertion sort on this array to be sorted, and let's console.log what it is at the end. And there we go, you can see the insertion sort worked perfectly, nice and easily. If there's 0 items in the array, then this function isn't even going to run, because I is immediately going to be less than array.length. Sorry, I is immediately going to be greater than or equal to array.length. So yeah, thanks for watching. That was how you implement insertion sort in JavaScript, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.